Hello, beautiful soul. You don't need to fix yourself. You only need to come home. Welcome back to Softening into Momentum. I'm Miki, and this is week 3 of Permission to Be. Over the last 2 weeks, we've done some tender work. We met our why. We studied our patterns. We learned that we're not broken, we're conditioned. We learned that waves pass. But here's the truth I want to sit with today. Knowing that waves pass doesn't mean that it's easy to stand on the shore. There are moments, real moments in real time, on real Tuesday nights, when the wave is so big and the pull is so strong that all the understanding in the world doesn't feel like enough. When your body is screaming for relief and your brain is negotiating and every cell of you is leaning toward that thing you said that you'd stop doing. What do you do then? That's what today is about. Not philosophy, not theory, tools, real, practical, body-based tools that you can reach for in the moment of a craving. Because tools are greater than willpower every single time. Take a breath with me. And let's build your toolkit together. In the Eightfold Path, there is a teaching called Sammā Vāyāma, right effort. And I have to be honest with you, for a long time, I misunderstood this one. I thought right effort meant trying harder, gritting your teeth, doubling down, maximizing the effort, white-knuckling through it. It doesn't. Right effort is about applying the correct kind of effort to the correct moment. It's about knowing when to push and when to soften, when to hold and when to release. It's effort that is sustainable, meaning you can keep it up, it aligns, and it's compassionate and wise. The Buddha described 4 aspects of right effort. Firstly, it prevents unwholesome states from arising, which is about environment design, not willpower. It's about the plan. It's about abandoning unwholesome states that have already arisen, which is about having your tools ready, not about forcing yourself to stop something. It involves cultivating wholesome states, which is about building a life you don't need to escape from. And it's about maintaining the wholesome states that have already arisen, which is about protecting what's working. Preventing unwholesome states and creating wholesome ones. Do you hear how gentle that is? This is not try harder, get it right. This is try wisely. And here's the part that changed everything for me. Regulation is self-respect. When you learn to regulate your nervous system, when you build tools that help your body feel safe, you're not controlling yourself. You're respecting yourself. You're saying, I matter enough to prepare for the hard moments. My peace is worth protecting. My sobriety is worth equipping. Willpower is a finite resource. It's like a battery that drains throughout the day. By the time you're in the moment of a craving, you're tired, you're triggered, you're depleted. Your willpower is almost certainly at its lowest. Asking willpower to save you in that moment is like asking an empty gas tank to drive you home. But tools don't deplete. Tools are there. Tools work, whether you feel strong or not. Tools work especially when you don't feel strong. So let's talk about what actually works. Here are some tools that I have in my toolkit that really work for me. The first tool is the most underrated, the physiological sigh. 2 quick inhales through the nose, 1 long exhale through the mouth. That's it. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your brain that says you're safe, you can slow down, faster than any deep breathing exercise. You can do it in public. You can do it in the car. You can even do it standing in front of the refrigerator at 9 p.m. when every part of you is reaching for that wine. 2 inhales, 1 long exhale. Do it now with me. Inhale through the nose, a short sip of air, and exhale long and slow through the mouth. Again. Feel that? That's your nervous system downshifting. That's not willpower. That's biology. The second tool that I use is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding exercise. When a craving hits, it can be for alcohol, it can be for anything else, your brain has left that present moment. It's in the future, imagining the relief. Or it can be in the past. It's remembering the taste, the good feeling you get doing this activity. Grounding brings you back to now, where the craving is just a sensation, not a sentence. So, 5 things you can see right now in this moment. 4 things you can touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. 1 thing you can taste. By the time you get to 1, the craving has usually shifted, not disappeared, shifted. And shifted is enough. The third tool I use is movement. I don't mean exercise. I mean anything that changes your body's current state. Walking to a different room, standing up and stretching, going outside for 30 seconds of cold air on your face, dancing to one song, shaking your hands out like you're flinging water off of them. Cravings live in the body, and the body needs to move through them, not think through them, move through them. The fourth tool I use is the 10-minute agreement. You don't have to say no forever. You just have to say, not right now. Tell yourself, I'll wait 10 minutes. Set a timer if you need to. And in those 10 minutes, do one of the other tools. 9 times out of 10, the wave will pass. And if it doesn't, set another 10 minutes. You are not fighting the ocean. You're just buying yourself time to let the wave do what waves do. The fifth tool, and this one is the most Buddhist of all, is calling on your Sangha. Community, reaching out, texting someone, not to be saved, but to be witnessed. Because cravings thrive in isolation. They get louder in the dark. And sometimes the bravest thing that you can do is let someone else hold the light for a minute while you catch your breath. These are not weakness. These are wisdom. This is right effort, meeting the moment with the right tool, not the biggest force. I want to share something vulnerable here. In my first 6 months of sobriety, I thought I was supposed to just be strong. That real sobriety meant needing nothing. That if I was doing it right, the cravings wouldn't come. And so when they did come, and they did, I took it as evidence that I was failing. I was wrong. Cravings are not failure. Cravings are your nervous system doing what it was trained to do. For years, decades maybe, your body learned that this substance, this behavior, this pattern, this thing was the solution to your discomfort. It's not going to unlearn that in a week, or a month, or even a year. What changes is your relationship to the craving. You stop seeing it as the enemy and start seeing it as information. Oh, I'm dysregulated. I'm overwhelmed. I'm lonely. I need something. and my old brain is offering the only solution that it knows. Thank you, old brain. I've got other tools now. Building a toolkit isn't about distrust. It doesn't mean you don't trust yourself to get the job done. It's about self-respect. It's about saying, I know myself well enough to know what it is I need when it gets hard. And I love myself enough to have it ready. That's not weakness. That's the most radical form of self-care I know. And now, beautiful soul, we move into a short, guided practice, the inner sanctuary. Let's close our eyes now. Settle into wherever you are. Let your body be held by the chair, the floor, the earth beneath you. Take a slow breath in and let it go. Again, in through the nose, filling your belly, and out through the mouth, releasing. I want you to imagine that somewhere inside you, deep in your chest or your belly or wherever feels right, there is a room, a sanctuary, a place that is yours entirely. No one can enter without your permission. No one else even knows that it's there. What does your sanctuary look like? Take a moment to let it form. Maybe it has stone walls and soft candlelight. Maybe it's a garden with a stream. Maybe it's a simple room with a comfortable chair and a window that looks out onto trees. Let it be whatever it wants to be. Don't design it. Discover it. Now, step inside. Feel the threshold as you cross it. Feel the shift in the air. Here, you are safe. Here, nothing is urgent. Here, the cravings and the noise and the world's demands cannot reach you. look around your sanctuary. Notice what's here. Maybe there are objects that comfort you. A blanket, a book, a photograph. Maybe there's music playing softly. Maybe there's nothing except quiet. Whatever is here, it's here because your deepest self placed it here. Trust that. Now sit down. Find your spot, the one that feels like it was made for you. And breathe. Just breathe. This is your inner sanctuary. This is where you come when the wave is too big to watch from the shore. This is your tool beneath the tools. The safe place inside you that no craving, no trigger, no hard day can take away. You can come here anytime. In the car, in the bathroom at a party, lying in bed at 2 a.m. when the wanting is loud. You close your eyes. You cross the threshold. And you are here. Before you leave this space, take one thing with you. One feeling, one image, one word. Something you can carry like a stone in your pocket. Something small enough to hold, but solid enough to ground you. Hold it now. Feel it in your hand. This is yours, always. Slowly, gently, come back. Feel the room around you, the sounds, the air. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back, beautiful soul. I hope you feel a little more equipped today, a little more prepared, not armored, equipped. There's a difference. Armor is about defense. Tools are the wisdom. If this meditation resonated with you, if you want to return to your inner sanctuary again, I have extended meditation replays available in my Patreon, including longer versions of every guided meditation from this season. They are there for you to come back to whenever you need them. The link is in the show notes. And if you're ready, I'll meet you there. The Softening into Momentum podcast is lovingly curated, created, written, edited, and produced by me, Miki Byrne, with accompanying sound bath frequencies by my good friend, Static. If you would like to dive further into his incredible musical work, please go to YouTube at Static is Noise. You can get your copy of my book, Permission to Be, a memoir about sobriety, self-trust, and learning how to come home to yourself in print, ebook format, as well as the intimate audiobook experience. Available exclusively inside the Meta Momentum Sangha. All links in the show notes. Thank you so much for softening into this moment with me. Until we meet again, Namaste.